Hello, I'm Cerise Fairfax from CeriseFairfax.com. And today the topic will be on knowing yourself and knowing others. Knowing yourself, knowing thy true self. A lot of people these days don't even know who they are, what they're good at, or what they want to be. That's not a shame, and it should never be, because getting to know ourselves is sometimes a lifelong commitment. Here's what you can do to get to know yourself. Make a list of your skills, your experiences, and your unique qualities. Why make a list of your skills? Well, sometimes we're good at things, but we don't recognize them. And by writing them down, it helps us to not only recognize them, but appreciate them. Your experiences. You may say, why should I write down my experiences? Well, sometimes one experience can actually lead to more than just a lesson. It could lead to you teaching others valuable lessons as well. And when you mark down what experiences you have gone through in life, you are more knowledgeable of how you can guide others. And last, make a list of your unique qualities. You may say, why make a list of my unique qualities? Well, that's just it. The operative word is unique qualities. Those are the qualities that show you how you stand out from others. The unique qualities, things that you can do that others can't do, whether that is touching your nose with your tongue or standing on your head for a long period of time. It doesn't matter what your unique quality is. What matters is the fact that you know that it's a quality and that it's unique, and it makes you stand out from the crowd. Many people find it difficult to deal with others because of the reality of their own life. When somebody is not happy in their own life, they tend to behave miserably. One thing you could make sure is to be happy in your own life. And you may say, how do I be happy if there's just so much negativity going on around me? Well, being happy is a state of mind. And it is also a lifestyle. You're not just going to be happy overnight. You have to work on it. You have to work on loving yourself and knowing yourself. The following are a few ways in which you can better yourself and empower your life. 1. Learn 5 new words a month. Yes, most people only learn 5 new words a year, and that is not nearly enough to become powerful enough to make an impression on yourself and on life. Knowing more words helps you to demonstrate your mental power, and also it shows others your knowledge. I'm sure you heard that saying before, knowledge is power. Well, in this case, just knowing more words, getting in touch and understanding your language can give you power. People will automatically start looking at you as more knowledgeable, and they will immediately feel like there's something about you that is more intelligent than the next. And sometimes that just takes learning new words. 2. Become a master at what you are good at. Example, are you good at shopping? Yes, something that simple. Well, help others to shop better as well by giving them tips on where and when to purchase the best deals on their favorite brands. Perhaps you are in top-notch physical shape. Well, help others who are seeking to lose weight and become fit. You see, by sharing your knowledge with others, you empower yourself. You show them that you have studied and mastered an area of life that is important to others and that can also help them to be better people. Take your knowledge and do something with it. Start a business, a group, or simply become an advisor in the field you are good at. 3. Books. Get some and read them. Books are not an expense, they are an investment. They help us to expand our knowledge and increase our opportunity to prosper. Books will give us lessons on history, will give us knowledge on the present, and also in some books you will find predictions of the future. Again, get some and read them. It doesn't matter if you go to a secondhand bookstore and buy them for 25 cents. It doesn't matter if you go to the library and borrow them for free. Or if you go to your local book boutique or bookshop and buy them there. They even have books on audio tapes these days, audio CDs. So you really have no excuse. Get yourself a book and again, invest in them. 4. Develop a great attitude. Doing so will give you more rewards in life. Developing a great attitude is so important. What a great attitude does is it helps you, number 1, to get more things in life because people will like you. And now, number 5, always behave good. Be the type of person who does not feel good doing bad things. You know, there's people who do bad things to people out there and it makes them feel good just to see others fall. That's not a good person. And good people, when they do bad things, they should have that guilty conscience inside of them telling them, I shouldn't have done that. Or, oh, that didn't feel right. And don't beat yourself up over the head when you do something that makes you feel bad. Learn how to forgive yourself, but at the same time, recognize that being a good person means you stay away from doing bad things. Now, once you start to devote your time to bettering yourself, you will automatically enhance your life. The irritations and frustrations you once felt will slowly start to disappear, and you will begin to focus more on the best things in your life as opposed to the things that once frustrated you. Now, knowing others. You need to know your friends and your foes. There was a great warrior, Sun Tzu, the writer of The Art of War. He said, know your enemy. Now, why do you have to know your enemy? Well, not because you want to identify them and hate them, but because you want to know what their next move is. You want, especially when it has to do with you, you want to know when they may try to torment you or stab you in your back. So know who your friends are and know who your foes are. And make a list of your friends and send love to them. Make a list of your foes and pray for them. We all have somebody who does not like us. It's life. Not every person will like us. I once heard Bob Marley, the great musical prophet, say during an interview that you can please some of the people some of the time, but not all of the people all of the time. Trying to please everybody will only remove the focus from you pleasing the only one that matters, and that's God. All you have to do in life is focus on your life to have a good life, and not focus on others and how they live their life. The following is a list on how you can get to know others. 1. There should be no eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. None of us are perfect, so when others do you wrong, you must be willing to express understanding and forgiveness, because there will come a time when you too will do something questionable, and you too will want to be understood and forgiven. 2. Look at every discord, every conflict as an opportunity to draw closer to the divine creator. You may say, "What? How could discord draw you closer to God?" Well, discord and conflict, you really have two choices in the midst of it. One, you can fight, holler, yell, and scream and cause further corruption. Or two, you can offer forgiveness and peace. And when you offer peace, you draw closer to God because you are using love as opposed to hate. 3. Be careful who you correct. Foolish people are dangerous. Steer clear of speaking sense to them. They do not comprehend the power of wisdom and will try to get you back. Foolish people don't like to be corrected. They take it very personal when you correct them. They feel insulted. Instead of looking at your wise words as constructive criticism, they look at you as being rude, presumptuous. They even sometimes think you are trying to put them down. So when you do correct someone, make sure you really know the person. Be certain to know that they can handle your correction. And always correct somebody with a good tone. You don't need to correct them with hate or rudeness. Just correct them kindly and with compassion, and they will understand it. Some people ask, well, how do I know if someone is a fool? Well, you will know by their words and their actions. You will know when a fool behaves like a fool. Most likely, they are a fool. What a fool does to a wise man is a wise man takes their stick and hits a fool on the back and says, "Fool, you are being foolish." Well, the fool turns around, takes the stick off the wise man, and whacks him with it. Instead of saying, "How am I being foolish?" and learning from the comment, the fool then ruins the messenger and also the message. A wise person accepts constructive criticism. Even if it does come out in a mean way, they still understand that that is a point, a moment for them to better themselves. 4. Even when somebody offends you, respond with an even temper. When someone says something rude to you and they are not wise and they are fools themselves and they are just trying to put you down and try to say that you are no good and they offend you purposely just to be mean, do not respond with anger. Do not respond with contentment. Just sit back and be even-tempered. Say to yourself that this is not worth stirring up strife, because kindness and compassion is something that is worth paying attention to, not conflict and corruption. 5. Treat people with the same respect and appreciation you wish them to treat you with, and they will respond positively. They will. People only really want to be loved and appreciated. And most cases, they will actually go out of their way to be nice to you in order to be appreciated. Recognize that in those individuals and commend them. Make them feel great. It really doesn't do you any harm to make others feel welcomed, but it might do you harm if you make them feel unwelcomed. So treat people with love and respect, and that's exactly what you will receive. Thank you very much for joining me, Cerise Fairfax from CeriseFairfax.com, and we'll be talking soon. Have yourself a wonderful and fabulous day.